Welcome to this brand new video. Today I'm going to play Pokémon Blue, but there's a twist. I'm only allowed to use CHONKY Pokémon. Yes, no legendaries, no super cool and overpowered mons, nothing. Just overweight Pokémon. Also no items during fights, and battle style set during the Elite Four challenge. Ready? Let's go! So after immediately jumping in game and getting scolded by Professor Oak, I'm going to pick Squirtle as my starter. After beating rivals Bulbasaur, picking Oak's parcel in Viridian, and getting a brand new Pokédex, the adventure begins. I head to Viridian Forest while training Squirtle a little. Here, I catch the second member of the team, Pikachu. Pikachu's electric type will be useful later on during the playthrough, but for now, against Pewter City's gym leader, Squirtle is going to carry with its type advantage against Brock's Geodude and Onix. With the first medal down, we head over to Mount Moon, fighting a bunch of trainers on the way and filling another slot in my team with Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's only known move at this stage is Sing, so I have to constantly switch him out to level up till level 9 and learn Pound. In Mount Moon, I catch my fourth Pokémon, Clefairy. He's very similar to Jigglypuff stats-wise, but has much better special attack and defense. While venturing inside the cave, Squirtle hits level 16 and evolves into Wartortle, and after finding a Moonstone, I use it on Clefairy to get a Clefable. Very powerful at this point of the game, and also very chonky. Just before Cerulean City, I catch the fifth member of my team, Sandshrew. Sandshrew's ground type, combined with its high physical attack and defense, make it a valid addition to my team. At this point in Cerulean City, and I overestimate my team, going up against rivals. His team thrashes me, but luckily Wartortle hangs on, but only just, as Bulbasaur decides to spare me and not hit me with a likely lethal Vine Whip. Off to Bill's place through Nugget Bridge, many trainers stand in my way, but nothing relevant, as I get the ticket to board SS Anne. Back to Cerulean, it's time to face Misty the gym leader. Her water-type Pokémon are no chance for my Pikachu, and so the second gym is cleared. In Vermilion City, I board the SS Anne, and one of the passengers shows me Snorlax, the chonkiest of the chonks, the absolute unit, and a perfect fit for my team of heavyweights. Rival shows up once again, as I'm headed to the captain's cabin, but this time I'm able to beat him easily. Maybe not that easily, but a win is a win. After getting the cut HM, I go through Diglett Cave to pick up a second Moonstone, evolving Jigglypuff this time. Back to Vermilion, I lose my sanity trying to solve a gym puzzle designed for kids, and waste hours that I could have spent doing something more productive and socially acceptable. You can skip this part, but I'm not editing it out. It's hilarious. After finally unlocking the doors, Lieutenant Surge is easily defeated by Sandshrew alone, whom I taught Dig after retrieving the TM from the Rocket Grunt in Cerulean City. During the fight, he hits level 22 and evolves after the battle, gaining a few pounds and growing his hair in the process. Through Rock Tunnel to Lavender, I pay homage to the spirits of the fallen in Pokémon Tower. Here, once again, I fight the rival and make him question his life choices as a Wigglytuff beats his Pokémon unconscious. Once in Celadon City, first stop is the Pokemart, where I buy a Thunderstone and evolve Pikachu. After that, in Rocket's hideout, I make short work of the Grunts and find Boss Giovanni. The fight is easy, as Sandslash and Wartortle tear his team apart. He disappears, leaving behind a Sylph Scope, which helps to identify the ghost warding off the top floor of the Pokémon Tower. Here, Mr. Fuji asks to follow him in his house, and gives out the Poké Flute. After playing it awfully, Snorlax wakes up to beat my ass, but I manage to catch him and fill the last remaining slot of my team. Snorlax takes the team to new heights of chonkiness as the game gets to the best part. On my way to Fuchsia City, it dawned on me that I had skipped Celadon's gym, so I backtrack at the speed of light. Erica's not the easiest fight, but only because I forgot to heal my Pokémon as they're either paralyzed or asleep from previous fights. In addition, they're slow as hell, so I'm guaranteed to attack last, but I managed to earn the badge anyways. While traveling to Fuchsia one more time, and fighting tons of trainers, Wartortle hits level 36, and finally evolves into Blastoise. At this point, the team is complete. I considered catching a Chansey in Safari Zone, and store Wigglytuff as its higher special and tremendous HP could be a lot more useful later on, but I keep going. Fuchsia Gym is easy to beat. I rotate my Pokémon to make them earn a little bit XP. Despite being damaged from previous fights, Koga is taken down and I earn the 5th badge. In Saffron City, after beating the dojo and leaving the prize Pokémon behind as I can't use them in this challenge, I head to Sylph HQ. After clearing the building, I find my rival chilling, while Team Rocket is wreaking havoc. That idiot could have helped save the world, but decided to stand still instead, waiting for me to catch up and beat him one more time. Another rival battle ensues, and his Pokémon are no chance for my heavyweights. And to be honest, you deserve to lose if you don't evolve your Growlithe. Just get a Firestone, bro, seriously. On my way to rescue the president, Giovanni is pissed off and wants to kill me because I spoiled his party one more time. He sends out his menacing and powerful Pokémon, only to be beaten by a chubby fairy. Once done, I head to Saffron Gym to face Sabrina. Once again, I forgot to heal my Pokémon, but I managed to win pretty easily too, as psychic powers can't work on my dumb Pokémon. Fast forward to Cinnabar Island, a quick stop to retrieve the key to the gym in Pokémon Mansion, and I fight Blaine. This battle is even easier because Wigglytuff alone beats most of his team, and Raichu finishes off his Arcanine with a Thunderbolt. With just one badge left to collect, I pirouette to Viridian City, where I challenge gym leader and Team Rocket boss Giovanni. Against his ground types, I send out the chubby fairy who solos by putting the opponents to sleep and shooting Psychic and Tri-Attack. With all the badges in my pocket, I'm ready to face the Elite Four. On my way to the Pokémon League, Rival shows up for a warm-up. You gotta love his commitment to losing. I have an answer to all his Pokémon, but I know the League Challenge is gonna be much harder. So through Victory Road, which is surprisingly easy to navigate, I reach Indigo Plateau, and I'm ready to face the Elite Four. Now I'm underleveled and lacking power and bulk, with Raichu going up against Lorelei. I set up with 4 double-team boosting evasion, as I'm afraid a takedown or hydro pump could one-shot me. I could have taught him Thunder too, but I can't afford to miss, as Thunderbolt is more consistent. Luckily, double team setup worked as I beat Lorelei with Raichu in full health. Now Bruno is a bit scary, as I have 3 Pokemon weak against his fighting types. I taught Clefable Psychic, but I'm afraid it won't be enough to one-shot Bruno's heavy hitters. One high jump kick or submission could kill me, but Bruno decides to waste a turn either using X Defend or Focus Power, allowing me to gain an advantage and win the battle. Against Agatha is where I'm afraid to lose the run, as Clefable's Psychic won't deal enough damage, and Sandslash's Earthquake will never hit first against her ghosts. I'm only scared about Hypnosis Dream Eater combo, but Haunter is withdrawn for no reason. Nightshade does a set damage, and Toxic makes me survive another day, while Earthquake takes down her last Pokémon. Now against Lance, I'm probably losing a few Pokémon. I lead with Raichu to get a one-hit KO on Gyarados, Thunder Wave on Dragonair, and switch in Blastoise with his Ice moves. First and second Dragonair go down, but Aerodactyl survives both Blizzard and Surf, and retaliates with Hyper Beam, killing Blastoise in the process. I'm in trouble and I send out Snorlax, who finishes off Aerodactyl, but loses out to Dragonite. Raichu is my next Pokémon and surprisingly defeats the foe with a few Swifts and Thunderbolts, while Lance keeps boosting his defense. I have 4 Pokémon left for the final battle, but my aces are gone, so it's going to be tough. I lead with Raichu against Pidgeot, and a crit saves me as I'm running low on power points. I paralyze Alakazam, set a couple of double team, and finish him off with Swifts. Raiden is next, and I'm forced to switch in Sandslash. His Earthquake is not enough to beat Raiden, but he won't use offensive moves, so he goes down with 2 shots. Gyarados is next, and I'm forced to switch again. Wigglytuff is sent up against Gyarados to protect Raichu from a free hit, and ultimately succumbs, allowing Raichu to step in and take down Gyarados with that single Thunderbolt left. Knowing that Raichu is going to lose against Arcanine, I try to paralyze him and deal a little damage, making sure that Sandslash's Earthquake outspeeds and beats him in one single blow, which he does. Against Venusaur, I'm surprised by its speed as Sandslash is easily defeated. Clefable is my only chance. Venusaur sets up with Growth, but I put him to sleep and attack with Psychic and Fire Blast. He survives but keeps using Growth, allowing me to take the win and become the new champion. So I finally reached the end of this high-calorie journey, as Professor Oak has the honor of introducing us to the Hall of Fame. This run was interesting and fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So long!